Hello students, welcome to Misostudy and welcome to my class. Today we are going to discuss few questions related to your syllabus, and I have taken the questions from your NCERT book. And definitely my friend, this PPT will help you a lot for your upcoming examination. Clear? So let's start the question answer round. That is, look at the question number 1. What is given? This question carry only 1 marks. Which gas is produced when dilute hydrochloric acid is added to a reactive metal? It's very simple. During my moving here, check it out. We all know when metal is treated with acid, general case, it gives you what? Tell me. Salt plus hydrogen gas. This is the case. Exceptions are there, my friend. If I talk about CuAg, it cannot displace hydrogen from acid because it is less reactive than hydrogen as per the reactivity series. Clear? So if I write here Na plus HCl, what we observe? We get NaCl plus H2. So you can easily say which gas is produced, that is the hydrogen gas. Okay, write the chemical reaction when iron react with H2SO4. Yes, Fe plus H2SO4. We will simply write, it will give you FeSO4 plus H2. Why? Because iron is on the higher position and displace hydrogen from sulfate. But if I write here Cu plus H2SO4, then no reaction will take place because in reactivity series Cu comes after hydrogen, so it cannot displace hydrogen from its sulfate. Clear? Hydrogen sulfate, that is hydrochloric acid. Clear to you? Yes sir. Now let's move to the question number 2. What is given in question number 2? Check it out, my friend. No, is it visible? Yeah. Look at the question. What would you observe when zinc is added to the solution of iron sulfate? Yes. What will happen? If I write here Zn plus FeSO4, Zn is more reactive than Fe, and we know that more reactive metal can displace the less reactive metal from their salt solution, and the reaction is called displacement reaction. It will form ZnSO4 plus Fe. Am I right? Yes. But if I write Fe plus ZnSO4, then we will say no reaction will take place. Why? Because Fe is less reactive than Zn according to the reactivity series. Clear to you? Simple question, simple answer. Now let's move to the next segment. What is the next question here? Check it out. Question number 3. Question number 3 carried 2 marks. And what is given here? Write the electron dot structure for sodium, oxygen and magnesium. Simple? Yes sir. What is the answer for this question? Wait for a moment. Yes sir. As we know, sodium has atomic number 11. It can written like this, electronic configuration 281. So sodium will have 1 electron in the outermost shell. So this is the electron dot structure of sodium. And oxygen, as we know, oxygen has atomic number 8. Clear? Yes, it can be represented like this, 2 and 6. How many electrons are there in outermost shell? That is 6 electrons. So put here O. Now 6 electron, 2, 2, 4 and 2, 6. Clear? Yes sir. Now in case of magnesium, that is Mg, what is the atomic number? 12. It can written like this, 2A2. Clear, my friend? How many electrons are there? 2 electrons. So what is the symbol of magnesium? That is 1 and 1, 2. Simple question, again simple answer. I have discussed all the things in my theory lectures. Clear? Now I'm going to rub this part. and going to discuss the next question. What is the next question given? Yeah. The next question is, why do ionic compounds have high melting point? As we know, ionic compound forms between metal and non-metals. Yes. Ionic compound forms between metals and non-metals. Is it clear to you? And we know metal lose electrons, that is, it becomes electropositive. Clear to you? That is, there is a formation of cation take place. For example, sodium loses electron and forms cation. This is the case. Yes. Now, non-metals, we know non-metals always gains electron. That is, it becomes electronegative. Yes, sir, definitely it becomes electronegative. That is, it will form anion. And for example, if I write chlorine plus 1 electron Cl minus, that is, when we, for example, if I write here, if we form NaCl, that means to say in NaCl there is Na plus and Cl minus, and one is cation, thus another one is anion, that is plus and minus charge. So between them there is a strong electrostatic force of attraction. Again I am repeating, a strong electrostatic forces of attraction. Forces of attraction. Due to this reason, they are very close to each other, and we can say they have high melting point. So simple answer, why they have high melting point? Due to the strong electrostatic force of attraction present in them, they have high melting and boiling. Boiling to way I am not considering, they have high melting point according to the question. Clear? Yes. Now I am going to rub, and they are crystalline in nature also, my friend. Yes, sir. Now let's move to the next question. What is the next question? Question number 5. That carry 3 marks, 2 section. So the formation of Na2O MgO by the transfer of electrons. Clear to you? Yes, sir. This is the A. And what is the answer? Na2O. Clear to you? Visible? Yes. Na2O, as we know, sodium has only 1 electron and oxygen has, tell me how many electrons? That is 6 electrons. 2, 2, 4 and 2, 6. Na has 1 electron. How many Na are there? That is 2 Na. Put here, this one is Na. Okay. Now, what do we observe here? As we know, metals are electropositive. It donates its electron to oxygen. Clear to you? Because oxygen need to fulfill its octet. So what will happen? Each sodium has is donating 1 electron. So 2 Na plus, and oxygen is getting 2, 2, 4, 2, 6, and now 2 electron, that is 8. That is 2 minus. So overall we will say that is there is a formation of Na2O take place. Clear? Now there comes MgO. If I write here MgO, as we know, what about the case of magnesium? Magnesium has 2 electron in its outermost shell. Clear? And oxygen, how many electron oxygen have? Oxygen has 6 electron in its outermost shell. Now to complete its octet, it requires 2 electrons. So Mg is donating its electron. How many electrons did Mg loss? That is 2 electron. So there will be plus 2 charge, and oxygen is gaining 2 electron. That will be 2, 2, 4, 2, 6 and 2, 8, 2 minus. Overall, what they forms? MgO. Clear, my friend? Yes, this is the explanation. What are the ions present in this compound? Yes, one ion is Na plus and O2 minus. One ion is Mg2 plus and O2 minus. Clear? And I have discussed the 2 parts of these questions. Clear to you? Can I move further? Yes, definitely. Still, if you have any doubt, you can come to the Miso site, our site, and put your queries, ask your queries. Clear? Now question number 6. What is question number 6? A part, that is the solution. Define the following term mineral and ore. I know it very well. As we know, metal exists in combined state. That is, the combined form of metal which exists in the earth crust or the earth surface are known as minerals. And what are ores? That is the type of minerals by which we can easily get metals, we can easily extract metal in a profitable amount, are called ores. All minerals are not ore, but all ores are minerals. Yes sir, definitely. Now what is the B part? Which metal does not corrode easily? As we know, if there is a noble metal, or you can know, not noble gas, noble metal, less reactive metals, very less reactive metal, they do not corrode easily. We know Au, that is gold, platinum, these do not corrode easily because they are very less reactive. Due to this reason, they are used for the jewelry making. Clear? Yes. What are alloys? Tell me. Yes, definitely. Alloys are homogeneous mixture. Listen, alloys are homogeneous mixture of two or more metals or one metal and non-metals and one non-metals. Clear? To basically we find metals. Clear? Sometimes we find that there is a non-metal, or simply you can say alloys are homogeneous mixture of two or more metal. For example, brass, for example, bronze, for example, gunmetal. These all are the example of alloys. Clear? What I'm telling, homogeneous mixture. Homogeneous means there are two type of mixture, heterogeneous and homogeneous. Homogeneous has uniform composition throughout its mass, and heterogeneous has non-uniform composition throughout its mass. So alloys are homogeneous mixture. Clear? I think now we will do it. Now let's move to the next question. What is given in the next question? Let's check it out. Now question number 7. Write chemical processes. Process is used for obtaining a metal from its oxide. Okay, that is the third process. First one is grinding and crushing, first process. Second one is concentration of ore, and we know concentrated ores. Remember? Yes, ores. First, that is, suppose there is a carbonate ore, then it will be converted to oxide ore by the process of calcination. Yes, do you remember? Now this oxides ore, and the second one, if the ore is sulfide ore, do you remember? Yes, then sulfide ore is converted to oxide ore by the process roasting. Yes, now this oxide ore is further converted into metals by the process known as, my friend, reduction. Clear to you? Remember? Yes, reduction. First one is self reduction. Do you remember? Yes, self reduction or auto reduction. Second one is, my friend, reduction by using carbon or carbon monoxide, and which is better one, it will, according to a situation, it will be governed by Lingam diagram. Then third one is, my friend, reduction by using NaMgAl, and this process is called thermite process. If I use aluminium, that is known as aluminothermite process. The next one is, fourth one is reduction by using water gas. Clear? Yes, water gas, that is CO2. plus H2. These are the total 4 methods which is used for the reduction, for conversion of oxide ore into metals. Clear, my friend? Yes, sir. Now I'm going to rub this part and let's move to the next question. What is given in the next question? Check it out. The next question is question number 8. Now, what is given in question number 8? What are amphoteric oxide? As I told you, oxide is of 3 types. Yes, sir. First one is, sir, acidic oxide. Second one is, my friend, basic oxide. And the third one is, my friend, amphoteric oxide. As we know, those type of oxide which can act as an acid as well as base according to the situation are called amphoteric oxide. For example, do you remember? Yes, Al2O3, ZnO, SnO, SnO2, these all are amphoteric oxide. Take 2 examples, that is Al2O3 and ZnO. That is, they can react with acid as well as basic. These give 2 examples, Al2O3 and ZnO. Clear, my friend? Yes. Now I'm going to rub this part and we'll discuss the next segment, that is the question number 9. This question carry 5 marks. I have added 2 questions. Name 2 metal which will displace hydrogen from dilute acid. I have discussed this question earlier, that is, name 2 metals which displace hydrogen from dilute acid. As we know, if I write Zn and Fe, they are more reactive than hydrogen, so they can easily displace hydrogen from dilute acid. For example, if I write here Zn plus H2SO4, what will happen? We find ZnSO4 plus H2. Yes, sir. If I write here Fe plus H2SO4, what do we observe? We observe FeSO4 plus H2. Clear? Now the question, and the 2 metal which will not. We know copper and Ag is less reactive than hydrogen as per the reactivity series. So they will not displace hydrogen from the dilute acid. Yes. The next part is, what type of oxide are formed when non-metals combine with oxygen? This is your question. We all know metal oxides are basic in nature, but non-metal oxides, we know non-metals oxides are, my friend, acidic oxide, acidic in nature. For example, if I write here CO2, if I write here SO2, if I write here SO3, Cl2O, Cl2O7, N2O, or N2O4, N2O5, N2O3, these all are acidic in nature, because when they dissolve, dissolves in water, they form acid like H2CO3. Do you remember? Yes, when they dissolve SO2 plus H2O, that is, it gives you H2SO3. SO3 plus H2O, it gives you H2SO4, my friend. Am I right? Yes, sir, you are absolutely right. I have discussed everything during my theory lectures. Clear? Yes. Let's move to the last question. What is the last question of this PPT? That is, state 2 ways the prevent of rusting of iron. As we know, the depletion of upper layer of iron in presence of moisture, in presence of saline water, in presence of pollutant is known as rusting of iron. What is the formula of rust? Yes, sir. The formula of rust is, my friend, that is, remember? Yes, the formula of rust is Fe2O3 into XH2O, and the rusting of iron behave electrochemical theory. The rusting process works as an electrochemical cell, but it is beyond your syllabus, so I'm not going to discuss. Now the 2 method, as we know, simple oil painting, yes, greasing, yes, second one is, that is, by using anti-rust solution, yes, sir, anti-rust solution. Yes. The third one is, my friend, that is barrier protection. This is the type of barrier protection. Then sacrificial protection. Yes sir. Cathodic protection. These all are the method. And in sacrificial protection, we use the common method is galvanization. We know the method of preventing iron by coating the layer of Zn on the surface of Fe. We prevent the corrosion of iron, and this process is known as galvanization. These are the method which is used to prevent corrosion. Now next one is differentiate between metal and non-metal on the basis of their chemical properties. We know it's very simple. Metal oxides, metal forms, that is basic oxide, non-metal forms acidic oxides. Clear to you? Then metal displace easily hydrogen from acid, but in case of non-metal this is quite impossible. Then metals are electropositive in nature, they form cation, and non-metals are electronegative in nature. These are the few properties. Very simple question, you can easily get it. Now one more thing, I have discussed each and every question quite easily, and follow my ebook, access my ebook. I have given the detailed solution also. Clear to you? So my friend, time has come to say bye bye. Thank you so much.